In this video, I have some very exciting Epic Universe news, a very helpful Epic Universe warning, and updates for Islands of Adventure. Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here at Universal Orlando Resort, and in addition to all that, I'm going to try some food today I've never tried before. The Epic Universe Preview Center, that's the best place to share the Epic news and the Epic warning. The first bit of news, Express Passes for Universal Epic Universe are now on sale. You can buy them right now on the website or the app. Prices start at $129.99. This is not the unlimited Express Pass. This is the once per ride Express Pass. And of course, the pricing of those Express Passes will vary by the day. And I shouldn't have to say it, but a separately ticketed theme park admission to Epic Universe is required. Currently, there are 3 attractions that will not have Express Pass lines: Dragon Rally Racers, Minecart Madness, and the Battle at the Ministry. Of course, that is subject to change, and it just seems like a Harry Potter attraction never opens with Express Pass. But the other two, Dragon Racers Rally and Minecart Madness, I have a feeling they do not have Express to start with, because I think they are both low capacity per hour attractions. Meaning one turn on the ride doesn't have a lot of riders, and I think both are kind of slow loading attractions as well. Currently, the attractions listed to have Express are the Constellation Carousel, Curse of the Werewolf, Fire Drill, Hiccup's Wing Gliders, Le Circus Arcanus, Mario Kart, Monsters Unchained, which I hear is off the hook. I hear Unchained is off the hook. Stardust Racers, the Untrainable Dragon Show, and Yoshi's Adventure. Remember, all that is subject to change. Another extra add-on available for purchase right now at Epic Universe is the VIP experience, where you can enjoy a 4-hour guided walking tour. Not only will you get some behind-the-scenes insights and knowledge about Epic Universe during this tour, you will also get priority access to rides and attractions. And that will be based on the itinerary set by your VIP tour guide. You also get valet parking for 1 vehicle. Pricing for the VIP tour experience starts at $300 per person, and that will vary by day. And of course, you have to add tax onto that. Private VIP tours are also available. For more information on those, you need to call 866-346-9350. For you Dark Universe fans, here's something really cool as an extra add-on. And there's 2 versions of this. The Darkmoor Monster Makeup Experience. Now, the first version is called the Experiment Ticket. This is where a Darkmoor Monster Makeup artist uses their talents to bring customers ages 5 and up into the experiment by transforming them into Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, the Bride of Frankenstein, and more. Each time slot can accommodate up to 2 appointments. The experiment ticket is for full face makeup only, and it starts at $45 per day. The other version of this monster makeup experience is called the transformation ticket. It's the same deal. You get to be made up as werewolves and vampires and more, but it comes with matching accessories to complete your monstrous transformation. The first one did not. Now, this experience here is more, as it's $169 per day. And I have a very important warning if you choose to do this makeup experience. If you choose to have your face painted like a monster, you will not be able to purchase nor consume alcohol. I mean, like the bartenders, they can't look at your face and see how old you are. And your face is not going to match your ID. So please be aware of that for those of you who like to consume an adult beverage throughout the day. If you're a monster, you can't do that. And the last extra I want to mention today that is available to purchase today is the My Universal Photo Package. You can now get that for Epic Universe starting from $89.99. Now looking at the model, I have another very important warning for you. At the entrance to the park, this structure right here and right here, that is both park entry, where they will scan your face to get you in, and also security. They are really, really close together. I predict this will be a huge bottleneck, and the lines will back up way, way, way down here. Now, don't just hop in the line if you don't have your tickets, because if you need your tickets, the ticket booth is way over here to the right. So if you show up and you still need to get your tickets or turn in paperwork to get your tickets, beware of a long line from here all the way back this way. Just skirt by that, go to the right and get your tickets, and then get back in the line for the security and park entry. I'm a little worried with that park entry and security being so close together. It's going to be, could be a severe bottleneck and long lines, even back this way, to get into the park. Just be aware of that. And now, with those epic updates and epic warnings out of the way, let's make our way to Islands of Adventure for more updates and to try that food I've never had before. Some of the construction walls to the Lone Palm Airport Bar have been removed. The roof is back on. Should be opening soon, at least for like service. The patio area still behind construction walls. No doubt most of the work in the patio area is in preparation for the return of the seaplane Hemisphere Dancer. FYI, that plane should be back in a couple of weeks. Look at this. They are reopening the Lone Palm Airport Bar today. To the left, for the pass holder entrance, I am still campaigning for a pass holder entrance for studios as well. It just turned 11 a.m. That means the restaurant that I want to try that food in is now open, so let's make our way to it. The port of entry has the Island Market and Export Store. If I could describe it in one word, it would be fudge. At the end of the port of entry, we have this structure here, this rigging. So we're in the end of March. I don't know what this could be for. It must be for a private event. I can't think of any official Universal event that's late March, early April at Islands of Adventure. Duh, we're entering Grad Bash season, and then after that, Gradventure season. I think the first Grad Bash is next weekend. Let me get on my phone and get more information about it for you. Here it is, Universal's Grad Bash 2025. The dates, April 4th and 5th and 11th and the 25th of 2025. All April dates for Grad Bash. I do believe the park will close at 6 p.m. for regular guests. The grads, they get to party until 3 a.m. Gradventure, which is the middle school graduation party, those dates are going to be May 2nd, 9th, 16th, and 17th. That party is from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. for the middle schoolers. So I would assume the park is going to close for regular guests at 7 p.m. on those dates. So this structure here is actually for the DJ. Another Grad Bash structure over here by the Hulk. This possibly could be maybe a photo op. Marvel Superhero Island has the Cafe 4, a new Fantastic Four movie coming out soon, and the super suits in that movie going to be very similar to what you see here at the cafe. Also coming out soon, Avengers Doomsday. I take my hat off the Rogue. She just hits differently. After all these years, the Amazing Spider-Man ride, it still has it, man. 30-minute wait for it right now. It's one ride that will never feel old or dated. It's 11:20 a.m. and the Midway Games section here still not open. It's been a few weeks since I've been able to show you any new prizes, because every time I come by here, I'm early. Well, I don't feel like today is early, but It's just, it hasn't been open when I'm recording these update videos. Into Toon Lagoon to have that food I've never had before. It's pretty new here, but have I never had it before? Or am I being tricky? Let me explain. When Wimpy's Hamburgers was recently shut down as they did maintenance in that area, they made the Wellington cheeseburger here at the Comic Strip Cafe. They no longer do that, but they now offer the Comic Big Burger, which uses the same fresh patty as Wimpy's does. So let's order it today and compare. Now it is a little bit more to it than the Wellington burger over at Wimpy's. Let me order it, let me show it to you, let me describe it, and let's do a quick food review on it. But I am excited that they use the same patty as the Wellington burger over there at Wimpy's. And now, introducing to you the Comic Big Burger, a secret sauce, Swiss, lettuce, tomato, pickles, crispy onion ring, smoked pulled pork, smoked Gouda sauce, served with French fries. The platter is $18, the combo $22.49. Okay, my friends, I'm all done with the new burger offering at the Comic Strip Cafe, featuring a Wimpy's hamburger patty. Now, what struck me most about that burger, besides the patty, was the secret sauce. That was very tasty. And then the pork. A lot is on that hamburger. You know, you got the onion ring, and you got the pork and the cheese and everything, but the pork was divine. In fact, they have a new pork sandwich there at the Comic Strip Cafe. I'll show that next week, I think. But the pork, the secret sauce, and the patty is what really stood out to me. The bun was just like an average bun. The bun is there to attempt to hold the whole burger together, which it kind of does, but not really. It's a really messy eat, but a delicious eat. The new Comic Big Burger at the Comic Strip Cafe. And now let's continue through Toon Lagoon. I declare Betty Boop's leg fully operational. Here's something I can't do every day inside of Toon Lagoon, and that's look inside this pipe, as usually water's coming out of it, but that's what it looks like when it's not. With this water effect, today thunder is in the forecast, but no rain apparently. When they reopened this land over here, the water area for Popeyes and Bluto's barges, they took away some of the water effects you could use. There were effects here that controlled shower heads, and then there were some things over here where you could use the cannons, but those are now gone. But the free cannons are still up there on Me Ship the Olive, but these cannons here no longer operational, nor are the shower heads over there. So not all of the water effects working in Toon Lagoon today, but as you can tell by the screams, the waterfall is at full power. This is the end of the line for the people dryer. I've never seen the line so long. It's a warm, sunshiny day. The Florida sun will dry you, I think. But with only a 10-minute wait, don't dry off so fast. Go multiple times. So for the time being, Blondie's isn't open. I'll try to remember to catch the reopening, but you can't get those great deli sandwiches right now. So this snack stand, Ale to the Chief, used to have like a small mini pork slider. They no longer offer that, but they've moved the pork over there with a larger pork sandwich over to the Comic Strip Cafe. Wow, I have not seen the Kong wait time this high in a long, long time. It's currently 95 minutes. If it's 95, what is Hagrid's and Velocicoaster going to be? I meant to say this over by the Comic Strip Cafe after my food review, but I've had this channel for 8 years, reviewing food and such. No matter what the menu has been at the Comic Strip Cafe, no matter who has managed that restaurant, it is always the slowest with preparing your food. So just be prepared. If you order from there, you might have to wait a while for your food. It took me a long time to get that burger, and I think the patty would have been a little bit better if it was a little bit fresher. This is pretty funny. Over here at the outside eating area for Burger Digs, they have tightened up the fencing area, making it really hard to skirt around, but not impossible. That just makes me laugh. The longest wait time in the park belongs to the Velocicoaster at 135 minutes. Because inside of Hogsmeade, Hagrid's is only, and I use the word only lightly, a 105-minute wait. Just a friendly reminder when visiting Hogsmeade, don't feed the conductors.
Don't forget to say hi to me.
No, don't feed the conductors.
The conductor.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, mate. As always.
Have a good time.
A Muggle 5.
It is a Muggle 5. The conductor, not too familiar with all of Muggle's habits, wanted to know what exactly was the purpose of a high five. I said it's more like a greeting or like a celebration move. As usual, nothing much to say about the Lost Continent yet. Seuss Landing, ride time, wait time, lightning round. High in the Sky Trolley, 25 minutes. Carousel, 5 minutes. One Fish, Two Fish, 15 minutes. Cat in the Hat, also 15 minutes. Your child having an awesome time in Seuss Landing, priceless. Check the description box of this video for some very cool links. And if you missed my update video at Universal Studios Florida, we're gonna roll right into it right now. The question I have for you guys, what is your favorite theme park parade in the Orlando area? Disney has a couple of good parades, such as the Boo to You parade and the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas parade. Universal has its own Christmas parade featuring Macy's, along with the Mega Movie parade, and what's going on right now, the Mardi Gras parade. My favorite parade is the Mardi Gras parade. It is super fun. Now that I told you mine, you tell me yours in the comment section below. I had a little bit of a problem scanning into the park today, as the last time I scanned in, I wasn't wearing my sunglasses. Today I am wearing my sunglasses, and it didn't like that. So I had to pull up my park ticket. So just be aware the facial recognition scanners are sensitive to sunglasses or no sunglasses. I guess I'm gonna have to wear my sunglasses at night. Who's walking down Hollywood Boulevard? Mystery Inc. is. Just a few more days to see Scooby in his Mardi Gras attire. Someone just recently asked me a question in the comment section of one of the videos. What crepes are at Central Park Crepes currently? I can answer that. Central Park Crepes currently has a seasonal crepe, duck a la orange, and then 2 sweet crepes, the lemon blueberry, which I think the person was asking about specifically, and the strawberry hazelnut. The seasonal one is about to change real soon. I am 99% sure that these construction walls here in Central Park has to do with the sensational nighttime fountain projection show. As you can see, they have the water drained down to reveal the entire fountain show platform. So apparently they are getting that ready to reopen soon, that nighttime sensational fountain show. Will the drones also return for that show? Unknown as of right now. Not much happens here at the media center most of the year, but primarily during the summertime is when it's the busiest, and they will bring in people into the media center and have them preview and give feedback on new upcoming TV shows. The last time I screened a show, and it's been a while, was for the NBC TV show Manifest, and it was a pretty cool experience. They had me hooked up to all these wires, like tracking my heart rate. They would track my eyes to see which actor or actresses I was focused in on the most. Oh, it was pretty cool. The last time I was in DreamWorks Land, they did not have one of the splash pads going. Let's see if they do today. And it looks like it's fully operational again. It's working just fine. Although, up on this platform here, I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see a little better. There's like water cannons. I've never ever seen those in use. Until now, that is, as I was looking up there, a kid came by and he tried to squirt me with one. And they do work, but he missed. No need to run the cooling misters today. Kind of a mild day temperature-wise, not super hot. Plus we have a little bit of cloud coverage protecting us from the sun. Be careful walking under the street lamps in Springfield. Why? Well, you know, you see all the pigeons there, right? What happens underneath pigeons? I'll let you do the math. There's tons of great photo opportunities here in Springfield. Thank goodness none of them are under a street lamp. The crowd level doesn't seem to be too terribly bad right now for spring break. When we get to Diagon Alley, we'll double check with the wait time for Gringotts. That will give us a better hint of the crowd levels. Whoa, check this out. Close to the Halloween Horror Night stage. Whoa, oh no. Let's see a bird fight. Beautiful. Bunch of crows just chased it off. Correction, a murder of crows just chased it off. Universal still working on this entrance into London. And speaking of London, and now its facade, I can confirm, see this section right here that's a little bit discolored? There was a sign for the leaky cauldron there. It's gone now. This beverage cart is offering ice cream, organic cider, Samuel Smith, another Samuel Smith, nut brown ale. Anyone watching ever had nut brown ale? Oh, and also Coors. The wait time for Gringotts is a moderate, wait for it, 45-minute wait. Not too bad. There's one feature inside of King's Cross Station that I always find curious. I'm surprised that the Harry Potter executives did not require this guest services desk to be themed to Harry Potter or London. Am I right? Who's with me? I left my heart in San Francisco. I keep waiting for the red Corvette to return. It never does. The beat builders are out. Let's check out the Rockenspiel.
It's the Rockenspiel.
Did he screw up? Did he screw up?
I nailed it.
He nailed it. He didn't screw up. He nailed it. What a nut. Time to bolt. This is not a fake facade. Haagen-Dazs. It's real. You can get ice cream there. There goes my ride. Looking around New York City here, you know what they need? They need to add another food location. But not just any food location. Hear me out. They need a real, authentic hot dog cart. You know what they have in New York City on the sidewalks there, the hot dog vendors? They need one here, selling New York hot dogs. I'm not talking about this thing here selling corn dogs and pretzels. I'm talking about a legit, authentic hot dog cart. Revenge of the Mummy is a longer wait than Gringotts. It's 50 minutes for the Mummy. One last Mardi Gras concert. That's going to be March 29th, TLC. I bet a big crowd will show up for that one. Come early September, I will ride Rip Ride Rocket one last time. Minions is a 45-minute wait, and Minions is a 20-minute wait. Here at Emerald City Eats, you can get the Wicked Freestyle Cup for $14.99 each. That's if you buy 3 to 6. If you buy just one, it's going to be $18.99. Those debuted a couple weeks ago. Of all the tips and tricks I've given out over the years, this is the #1 fan favorite. Silicone collapsible cups. When visiting Universal Orlando, bring these collapsible cups. Throughout all of Universal theme parks are these Coke Freestyle stations. The water in these stations is free. You don't need the Coke Freestyle cups to get ice and water out of these stations. Just use one of these collapsible cups. To buy bottled water in the theme parks could cost you up to $6 per bottle. Now you could buy that bottle of water and refill it from these stations too, but those bottles do not collapse down like this. These are compact, easy to carry, and you get free water out of the Coke Freestyle station with these. I have affiliate links to these in the description box. Get them and bring them on your next visit to Universal Orlando. Every day I'm here, I meet viewers and they come up to me showing me their collapsible cups. It truly is a fan favorite. Now click that subscribe button for more awesome Universal Orlando tips. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun, click it.